Memorial Stadium, Boys Deach Field, as the Swain County High School Maroon Devils take on Mountain Heritage. And Mountain Heritage is pretty good, aren't they?
I watched them on film this week, and I'm going to tell you something. And this is my vote going out. And I don't care who it offends. You're probably going to see the best team in Western North Carolina. They execute like nobody I've seen yet. Now, I may see one later on that can out-execute them, but these seniors and juniors that he's got out there and the very talented sophomore group that they have, these young men can play the game. They really can, and they know, and I'm talking about every aspect of it. So we got our hands full, but it's a challenge, and it's just like Coach Holt says. It's they're going to buckle up and try to make it even a bigger challenge for them. And they've been, to Mountain Heritage's credit, I mean, when they play against tough people, they seem to play tougher. They do. They know who's out there on their schedule that could possibly give them a run for their money. So far, there's been no takers, though. I mean, when it came time to pin somebody's ears back, they have. And
I mean, look at they beat Pisgah 48-19,
yeah.
Irwin 30-15, and Robbinsville 50-19.
Yeah, and it's just they're not taking any prisoners right now. That conference they're in is tough, 3A conference, and I see them making a run at this thing this year, and they're well coached. They're a disciplined team. You're not going to see a whole lot of antics out of them. They're out there playing this game. Reminds me of some of our teams, just good old days, and what Coach Holt's trying to get established here, where it's all about the game and playing for each other. And we're going to give them all we got. And if tonight's all about us being able to stay disciplined with the football and no turnovers. No silly penalties, and improve this kicking game.
Absolutely. So the best thing to do against a team that rarely makes few mistakes is to also not make that many mistakes yourself, because they're going to capitalize on it.
They capitalize on it and keep that football as much and as long as you can. Defensively, Mountain Heritage, they've got a linebacking core. They're great up front, but their linebacking core is second to none. These guys can play, and they're fast. They move well on their feet. They're strong young men, and when they come at you, they mean to knock you out of your shoes. They don't mess around.
Yeah. Well, then I know that's what the Maroon Devils are going to have to capitalize on. They're certainly going to have to do better in the kicking game. Mm-hmm. Not as many turnovers, and certainly not turning the ball over inside your own 30-yard line like we saw a few times last week against Franklin.
Exactly.
So we're going to have to make sure we clean some of those aspects up. And I think that putting a full game together, we haven't really seen a full game that the Maroon Devils have been able to put together, but once I think that once they do that, they may surprise themselves.
That's it. That's exactly what we're talking about right here, is us being able to execute with our opponents. And when we do that, we've got the people to beat you at any point in time. I mean, all you got to do is look at the personnel that's on the field, our running back core, our quarterback, defensively. If we stay disciplined on defense and play team defense, trusting each other to take care of our responsibilities and just get ourselves to the football, because I would say tonight you'll see Mountain Heritage throws the football, but they don't make a living doing that. They execute their offense with precision, and it looks like they can do it blindfolded.
Well, and that's staying at home.
Yes,
Remember
sir.
your assignment.
Mm-hmm. It's assignment football.
It's assignment football. When you play a team that makes very few mistakes, you got to make sure to remember assignment football. We expect to see a lot out of it, probably the standard offense that we've seen over the last couple of games, with maybe a few adjustments. Mm-hmm. And I think that with the Maroon Devils, if they're able to, again, like we said before, if they're able to continue to execute, we can clearly drive the football.
Yes, sir.
And we can clearly withstand drives across our own 50-yard line.
Exactly.
So if we can make Mountain Heritage take over the football, if we were to have to punt or anything like that, inside their own territory, I think that our defense is good enough, and we're certainly good enough up front, and our linebacker core is coming on game by game, that I think that we can give them a little bit of trouble.
That's it.
But we just cannot give them the football inside our own 30-yard line.
Exactly. I mean, we've proven to ourselves we can fight back. but fighting back with your back against the goal line is difficult. So trying to get that football in, like you said, it's a field position game. Always has been, always will be. And if you're going to grind it out, you've got to grind it. But I think our selection I love what we've been doing offensively with play calling that Coach Holt and Coach Brookshire are doing. They're doing a bang-up job of keeping people off balance with our offense. Defensively, switching it up, having some movement up front, trying to protect those young linebackers in there so they can get a run into those alleys and make plays. And getting a lot of good play out of our defensive linemen at times that just blows people up. And that's what you got to have happen tonight.
Well, and we have our captains coming out. We're fixing to come out for the coin toss. We have for the Maroon Devils, number 6, Zeke Glaspie. Number 14, John Stevenson. Number 16, Andrew Cody. And number 55, Drew Skaggs. And for Mountain Heritage, we have number 24, Kason Jones. Number 55, Everett Miller. Number 18, Malachi Huskins. And number 8, Carter Bennett.
Yeah, that Huskins, he's one of the better football players I've seen this year. He's a fullback and a middle linebacker, and he is so versatile, and he understands this game, and he can move. And they cover him up. What I mean by that is they take their defensive linemen who are darn good at taking on blocks, and they try to make sure no blockers can get to him. And he runs to the football as good as any linebacker that I've seen in a while. It
looks like Swain has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half, and my apologies, it's correction for Mountain Heritage. 65, Braxton Batchelor is one of the captains. Here I am trying to look all the way down on the field, and I have a screen right here in front of me.
Well, you see a little better. Yeah, well, that's the trick of this. Trying to
balance it all.
Yeah, you can't see those numbers as well from up here on those white jerseys that Mountain Heritage has, but you look on the screen, and when the camera zooms in on them, you can see those numbers a little better. And we're glad that I think we're all healthy tonight from what I'm understanding. If we don't have any trouble with cramps tonight and things of that nature, then we should be in pretty good shape. All the nicks and dings are kind of healing up a little bit, so we're looking pretty good in that aspect.
Good, and here come the Maroon Devils and our famous walk around the track. And right now we'll just stay silent here on the air, and we'll watch them go walk across the track as the Maroon machine begins its entrance onto the field. All right, here we are getting ready for kickoff. We have John Stevenson for the Maroon Devils back to kick. A little pooch kick to the side here. Stay in your lanes. Uh-oh, broke free there for just a second. Kept his feet moving. That is
Irvin Rodriguez, number 1.
Number 1.
Looked like our kicker had to make that tackle right there. That's his job. Make sure they don't break that thing.
Yeah, and, he's the safety on the kickoff team.
Yeah.
All right, well, they're going to come out with great field position at the 48-yard line for Mountain Heritage. What do we expect to see here? Let's see. They're going to come out.
They run out of the pistol set. And
not that dissimilar from our offense.
No, with the offense and the wing back, 2 splits, motion. They run a lot of option stuff out of it. And that's pretty much an outside veer look that you saw right there. They like to run the option, and some of it's zone option, they call it, and some of it is true veer block option plays.
So that's Irvin Rodriguez again, so that must be one of the go-tos.
Yeah, he's a running back, and he's their go-to guy.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 5 for Mountain Heritage. Same set. Got 2 wing backs this time.
All right, this quarterback, he's apt to run the football too.
It's a little trap play back and forth.
With the counter, it's a counter trap with the other wing back coming over the top. It's not dissimilar from a wing T offense.
That's what it looks like. It reminds me of Murphy's wing T, wing trap, and wing back sweep.
And if you'll watch, folks, we don't have instant replay, but if you'll watch what I'm talking about, execution by these folks, there's no guesswork in what they do. They're hard to fool up there. They've got some veteran offensive linemen that have played up there for 3 years now. Some of them are working on their 3rd year up there, and they know this blocking scheme like they know the back of their hand.
They can run it in their sleep if they needed to.
Right. And there's the quarterback running the option. That's their option look. That's his option pass out there. Okay. Great defensive play.
And so because he's behind the line of scrimmage, he can throw that ball forward for those watching.
Stillwell read it perfectly. Came up and made that play in the open field. That's a tough play, too.
Holding. All right, take him on back.
There we go. There you go. We needed that.
Elkin used to run something very similar years ago where the quarterback would run the option and then throw a slant sometimes down the field.
Yeah.
But if the quarterback's still behind the line of scrimmage, he's got the option of throwing it, pitching it backwards or throwing it forwards. But once he crosses the line of scrimmage, his only option is to go backwards.
Exactly. Well, he has to pitch it backwards. But that's the part of their option game that they like, is he can do those kinds of things. And that's the type of passing game they have. And that counts as passing yards. So that's kind of how they look at it.
Come out with two backs in the
set this time. Tight end and a wing. Wing to the wide side. There's the inside. That's the zone play inside this time.
There you go.
Yeah. Good stop. That's the defensive lineman piled up on it. Trenton Jones. That's what you like to see, is all those maroon helmets converging right up there at the front.
And it's very important in offenses that run like this. A lot of counters, a lot of those kind of plays. And what I liked about our defensive line there was that they didn't push upfield.
No.
They held their own and stayed right there. You never want to push too far upfield as you're a defensive lineman in a counter-run team like this.
That's especially on 1st and 2nd down. Exactly. Now the wing is into the boundary with the twins. 4-man front, shoving off. Now he's going to roll wide side, throw across the middle, threw it behind him. See, he didn't get his feet set right then. And
he didn't see Rodriguez out there in the flat wide open.
Right. And they'll talk about that when they come back, I'm sure.
I'm sure our coaches will also let them know to get on out in the flat. Just because you don't have a receiver back there, don't get caught looking inside.
That's right. Exactly right. We're staying with a 4-man front because of their running game, because they are tight end oriented. You'll see them run very little without a tight end in there. They're going to keep that tight end in the game most of the time. They'll pull him out on occasions if they need to, but they're going to have a tight end and wing set almost every time.
3rd and 18.
Now they got the wing to the wide side with the twins.
Short,
quick, flare pass. Oh, we got to make that tackle up front there.
It's all right. He gets a lot of the yardage back, but still going to bring up 4th down and about 8.
4th and 8.
From Mountain Heritage. I don't know what their kicking game looks like, and I don't.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of a no-man's land.
It is, and they're not going to. Their kickers not. They're not going to expect.
They're going to go
kick
for it.
Yeah, they're going for it.
They trust their offensive enough to be able to get 8 yards, and if not, if we get 5 out of the 8, we're having to travel, 80-something yards or 90-something yards.
And you know as well as I do what my tendency would be defensive right here. Defend the wide side of the field. 2 backs back there, the wing and a tight end all to the wide side, and there they come to the wide side of the field.
And he got the first down.
He got the first down. Picked up about 8 on it.
Yeah.
And when they go up in there, like I'm telling you, they're executing well up there.
And he's not running fast. He's not blazing speed. It's just, if he's touching the football and picking up 8 yards, that's all he needed to do.
That's it. And they got us moved up front right there and got blockers up on our linebackers. And that's what you don't want to. You got to try to keep blockers off those linebackers so they can run into those alleys. And they had enough blockers to get us all out of there then.
So brings up 1st and 10. Ball.
Option.
There's a little option outside. Got on us outside.
Yep. Down to about the 5.
And that's almost it's an option play, but the reach blocking. They're not.
It's a sweep.
It's a sweep.
It's a sweep play. Quarterback's not going to run with that ball. All he's doing is getting out there and giving that back an opportunity to catch that thing without him spinning around and pitching it to him. He runs towards the line of scrimmage to try to freeze you and then pitches it back.
So it's designed all the way.
Exactly. All right, now we got the trap coming back, and the quarterback's going to keep it, flips it out to the boundary.
Yep.
And he's in for the score.
And for the touchdown. Yep. And that was a forward pass. And
it
that
really
was. It's just a shovel. He's just pitching it forward. He's able to get to the corner. And
Yeah, they're not going to want him to throw that ball much deep. I've not seen. They have thrown it deep a few times.
We saw the one pass.
And the one down there 15 yards or so. But that's their passing game right there. They utilize it with the backs out of the backfield and receivers underneath each other, that wing back and those twins together over there.
So 7:51 left to go in the first quarter. Mountain Heritage 6, Swain County nothing. It's Mountain Heritage
2.
Lines up for 2.
Wing and the twins both sides, same sides. Tight end trying to release the tight end straight up field like a dump pass.
Yep.
A counter dump pass, faking the dive to one side and
covered
it over the middle.
So the conversion is no good. So Swain County trails Mountain Heritage 6-0. 7:51 left to go in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break and come back to you just before kickoff. The kickoff from Mountain Heritage is let it go out of bounds. Zeke, okay. We had Zeke Glaspie and Caden Sawyer back, and I'm glad to see Caden back out there. We had a little scare after to the end of Franklin game last week, but it looks like he's trotting around pretty good out there. And
I talked to him Monday, and he was sore. He was still sore, but he said he was feeling a whole lot better, and he's sure he would be back tonight. So I was glad of that.
Good. He's part of the depth of this Swain County offense and running back core.
We don't miss many beats with those 2 running backs. I'm telling you, when you get him and Zeke going like you do, and it's a show back there. Now you're going to see something different out of us. You're going to see 2 wings, tight end set, H-back. There we go. There we go.
Get upfield.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a horse collar. That'll
there we
tack
go.
on 15.
And see, now, what Coach Holt and his staff has decided, and then they talked a little bit about it on Monday. They're not going to try to outrun these people to the corner. They flow too well to football. They're going straight out. That's exactly what they're doing.
Straight up and down.
And it's a matter of you got a chance of hitting that seam or they stop you at the line of scrimmage, and we hit it right then. And there wasn't anything fancy about it. And what we're trying to do is freeze them linebackers up because they like to run. But when you go straight at them, it's a little bit of a different story.
It's hard for them to run.
It is, and if you'll see how they line that middle linebacker up, he's covered up by that nose man, and his job is that right there, what he just did. He can play, and so we've got to find a way around him like we did on the very first play.
And I'm sure that we'll keep doing exactly what we're doing there, just testing, poking, prodding, seeing what opens up. And, you know, especially on running right at them, the key to that is getting push. You got to get the push off the front.
You do. You have to be able to get movement up front. And I misspoke at the beginning of the game. The number 18, that's Marcus Fisher. He's that middle linebacker right there. Here we go. Here's our counter move. Oh. Just they come off those blocks in a hurry right there.
That's what I was saying.
We got there. We just didn't knock them out of there. Yeah.
Because their nose man is number 64. He's 5'8", 205. He's a smaller guy.
Yeah, but he's quick.
Yeah. And so they're getting off those blocks real quick, and so we've got to – that's where that push comes in. Is even if they get off the ball or get off a block, but you pushed them 2 yards deep, then they don't make contact with your running back for at least 2 yards.
Yes, and their premise is they've got 3 defensive linemen. That's all they'll put 4 up there at times, but they're playing really only with 3. Everybody else is a linebacker. Knocked out of his hands. Boy, just a second late turning around. Just a second late getting turned around. Yeah.
And that's a timing pattern, and that's something he'll just get used to is as soon as you plant that foot, you got to turn and look to the quarterback.
Snap your head and hands around at the same time because he was cutting that thing loose.
We struggled a little bit last week with the punting game, so hopefully we can at least get off a decent punt here. It doesn't even look like nobody's going to try to return the ball. There we go. And that's a nice punt.
It is. Now we got them back down here. They're going to have a whole lot further to drive the ball than from our 48 like they did the first series. You're going to back up there to about the close to the 11-yard line.
Yeah, about 11-yard line. Yep. So got a ways to go, 89 yards for them to go. And that's exactly what we needed. We don't need any booming kick. You just need to be able to push them back down the field. So that's a great job. Great.
And we're playing on D right now, but we've got to make sure we make those tackles at or just giving them very few yards from the line of scrimmage.
So last series we saw a few different things. We saw a number of basically sweeps and draws and everything else. They've thrown at us about everything they have in the bag. They're just going to keep moving it around.
They're just going to keep doing it, running double wings now over there to the wide side so they can get that edge sealed. That's where they're headed.
Hold on. Well, they'll throw it right there. It looks like they're holding Skaggs on the end.
They were. They blocked down on him, and he just kind of wrapped him up over there. And Skaggs is used to that. He's been out there long enough to know he's going to get held out there, and they've watched him on film. He can move his feet, and they know he give them trouble on that edge.
He's big enough.
He's big enough, and he's moving. He moves his feet well. All of our D linemen do. They do it. Trent's good at it, and you take Brown inside there. His game is let me bench press you and get to the football. That's it.
Get you off of them. But while they're dealing with you, they're not on the linebacker. So
exactly.
Got motion. Quarterback counter. It's tackled by Skaggs.
There you go. Jones comes up with the ball, but he must have just been able to grab it.
Quarterback's limping a little bit after that.
Yeah. 3rd and 5. 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter.
I'm sure they'll acknowledge your quarterback limping there in the play calling strategy.
Well, they may or may not. It's just according to what they want to do with him. But the interesting thing, it's a beautiful night here, folks, and it's a great night to play football. Now they got them set up just a little bit to the wide side field, trying to draw us offside.
Great job, great discipline. They're going to call a timeout here. So
play clock was running down on them.
That was a crazy count.
Yeah, just like they saw us get pulled off last week.
Well, we'll take a break along with them, and we'll come back just before the snap. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, and thank you for watching, first of all, and thanks for all the new members. I think we've got 6 new members who have signed up for the Maroon Devil Network. As all of the donations and contributions are the reason why we can continue to do this.
There's the counter again.
Star.
It's going to be, I believe you got, according to where they mark him over there, it's going to be close. It's right at it.
That's right. If they leave the ball there, they need to measure it.
They better not signal first. Ooh. They're going to signal the first from there. They better look at them marks.
Ooh.
Come on.
Coaches.
Come on.
Coach, that's a little too close for my.
Yeah, I don't know what's ever happened to measurements anymore.
They used to measure all the time.
Yeah, all the time, and that's what you're supposed to do. I don't understand how they just guess it's a first down because it wasn't that close.
Well, that'll be 1st and 10 for Mountain Heritage.
All right. Quick pass again,
pass
out there to the edge. He's going to try to get all the way to the edge, and out there Stillwell again, wrap him up. And along,
Stillwell and Gillespie.
See now, what folks, that's more difficult than what you think. He got a blocker in his chest. He's got to get off that blocker and get out there and make that play. The only advantage you have is the blocker doesn't necessarily know where the ball's inside of him or outside. So you make that move after you've engaged the blocker. You don't try to avoid the block. You've got to take it on.
And the reason why that is so effective is you've basically created a toss sweep,
you
give him the ball way out here.
Way out there on the edge. He ain't got to run out there. He's already out there. Now we're seeing a little bit of a Covey set over there. Tight ends over here. Counter double trap, the quarterback pass again. And they pulled their lineman to decoy you out of that. And they've ran that on the last series and picked up yardage.
That is tough when they decoy pulling like that.
Oh, yeah.
When you've got trust enough in your offense that you can decoy pull a lineman, that's tough.
Fake pull them, and you're not even running the ball there. Yeah.
But that's a sign of a good team, somebody that's done that and ran this offense for a long time.
Yeah.
With that play, it gives them first and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Double wings now set up over there to into the boundary. Wide side over here towards us. Going to move the back around a little bit right here. Maybe change plays. Maybe call another timeout. Yeah, another timeout.
Oh, delay a game. They just took a delay a game.
Just took it back. Okay. So I bring up 1st and 15 then.
Can he meet with them?
Well, he can't meet with them right now. I hope they understand that unless he called a timeout. Play clock has started.
I don't think they realize.
They got to break that up over there. You can't go out there and meet with them like that. There again, I'm not going to ever shut up about these officials. That's a penalty in itself right there, what he just did.
So
all right.
Sweep out this butt trap kind of.
Yeah, it is out of the wing tee.
Holding. They held on that in the backfield back here.
Another flag.
I've noticed that the offensive linemen will do that. And, of course, a lot of folks do that where they get inside and grab.
Yeah.
But what they're doing is they're bending down and they're pulling pulling us down.
That's right.
And I guess it's so the back can also see what's going on, but that makes it obvious.
Well, and I'll tell you what, it's a coached technique. It really is, and people don't realize that. I mean, there's ways, since holding is legal inside the framework of the body, there's techniques you could teach kids to get people on the ground and just put them on the ground, and it's effective. But if you get caught doing it, there it is.
there's a holding penalty. Well, it's going to be 1st and about 25.
There's their tight end wing set into the boundary this time. Fake it. Now here's one of their long balls. They're just going to throw it up to the big, tall receiver, and you overthrew him.
Overthrew him there, and so that'll bring up 2nd down and 25. 2:06 left to go with that incomplete pass. Stops the clock.
Yeah, that receiver is Cason Jones, one of the captains. He's 6'3", folks, and 210 pounds.
It's hard to tell from up here. But that's a big boy.
That's a big old boy. And they're doing what everybody's going to do. They see our corners, and they're going to try to take advantage of their height. When they throw a ball up like that, they're trying to make it a jump ball. And just for him to go up and get the thing wherever it's at. But we've done a great job this year. Pisgah tried it, and we were able to really get in their grill with it.
So they don't have anybody out here to the wide side of the field and 2nd and long.
Yep.
They're going to run this way, run
same
that
counter
back
again. Yep. Getting a lot of momentum out of that play. And the counter movement's what gets you. And then backside blockers get up on your linebackers, and all they have to do then is maintain their blocks. They ain't got to knock anybody down, and you just can't hardly get there.
Because that's really been their big play.
It is.
You know, that's what they got the first down on. They're getting 10-plus yards a carry
off of it, yes.
So it's really a big play for them. So
we're going to have to settle down in there and start playing that backside just a little bit better. All right. He's going to drop again. He's going to try to get out here in the flat.
And he dropped the ball. So that'll bring up 4th down and 17.
Yeah, we may get to see the punt team now. We're going to see.
Yeah, I'd imagine they would. It's a different side of the field.
Yeah, this time they're in a little different situation. So they're going to punt it away to us. And this is the first time we've been able to hold them down here. Of course, it's just early in the ball game with 1 minute and 23 seconds left to go in the first quarter. But this is the type of stop we needed right here. Now, they didn't help themselves with the penalties, but we did a great job defending right there, and this is what we needed. Now, just don't make any mistakes on this part of the kicking game, and we're in business.
Just catch the ball and get some yards if you can. Mm-hmm. Get away from it.
Just stay away from it, Maroon Shirts. Let that thing go out of bounds. There we go.
At about the 40-yard line. Let's see where they're going to give us the ball.
Yeah, great field position.
Great field position for the offense. There you go. Yeah, at about the 41-yard line. So Swain will take over. 41-yard line, minute 17 left to go in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from Mountain Heritage's.
Yeah, now
41.
We just got to get something established now offensively. Start moving this football. Get those linebackers moving in the wrong directions, and Coach Brookshire, he's got plenty of tricks in his little notebook down there, but he
you don't want to have trick plays to get big plays.
No,
you
don't.
Be able to do those on standard offensive plays.
There's our wing, tight inside, running a toss sweep, good play, and right there's what makes it. Oh no.
I'm not a fan of the head man throwing a penalty across the field.
I can't either. I don't know what he saw. Or it's going to be a holding call. I'm sure it's in that area. Yep.
And I was watching that pretty close to make sure that they that wasn't something that they were doing, but I didn't see it.
No.
I don't have replay, but maybe he saw something that we couldn't see. But that backs the
See now
Maroon Devils back up.
Yeah, we can't stop ourselves. We got to make them stop us.
So bring up 1st and 15, but moves the ball back now to the 46-yard line of Mountain Heritage.
Zeke broke off a good one there, and then he gets called back. But so we got to get disciplined up there. Don't do any more holding. Let's just block them and get gone. Wide side, got motion to the wide side with the wing. Going to run the counter back up in here, and there he is again, popping it up in there. We can move the football now, folks. That little counter move and that motion froze those linebackers, and that's what I'm talking about right there.
Zeke gets about 14 of those yards back.
Yeah.
So with a carry of about 14, Gillespie makes it 2nd and 1.
Mm-hmm. That's what we're looking for right there.
28 seconds left to go in the game.
In the first quarter, we go.
First quarter.
Yeah, we get excited here. Yeah, that's all right. We got to splits to both sides right now.
The play clock and the game clock are about even, so.
Yeah, we'll get one more off, I think, right here. All right, got the wing to the wide side again. Got motion into the boundary this time. It's going to be the quarterback this time. Lead sweep. There it is, first down.
He broke free.
He's free in the middle of the field.
Hang on to the football.
Great job. Great job, offense. There you go. Great play calling. Great execution. Hop up there. Hop up. Yeah.
There you go.
Took a shot right to the head.
Takes it down to the 12-yard line for Andrew Cody. And we will take a break at the quarter and swap ends of the field and come right back just before the snap.
Hi everyone, help us get to 5,000 subscribers. Right now we're only about 1,000 away and we want to reach this goal by the end of football season. Make sure to press that subscribe button and like and share all of our videos. Thank you.
Welcome back, Maroon Devil fans. Start of the second quarter. 1st and 10, Swain on the Mountain Heritage. Looks like 12 or 13-yard line. It's a toss outside, and he's got some room. If he'll get up through there,
there he goes. There he goes, folks.
Good job.
Great job.
No flags on the play. Touchdown, Zeke Glaspie. So if you're
great.
If you're just joining us with 11 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Now, Cody, you saw exactly what Coach Brookshire saw a minute ago. You saw it, and you mentioned it during the break. Out here on the edge, they're not taking them blocks on very tough.
They're not taking them on very tough.
Went straight at them. Right there at that same edge we were looking at.
Oh, and he got it.
He nailed it.
So if you're just joining us, it is now 7-6 Maroon Devils over Mountain Heritage with 11:54 left to go in the second quarter. And we'll take a break again and come back just before kickoff. Welcome back, Maroon Devil fans. John Stevenson back to kick. Kicked a short one early, but he's kicked better.
There we go. Down the boundary. Oh,
it's going to go out of bounds.
I thought it was going to stay in. Okay.
So they'll get the ball at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, now I'll be honest with you, that's better than the 50. So no return on it, or crossing the midfield. So right here again, we're trying to get in stop mode, contain mode on them, and we're going to have to kick it over. I believe we had there's a flag on the field somewhere. I don't know exactly what.
Well, I guess, and I don't know the rule, can you take it at the 35, or do you elect to take the penalty and re-kick?
Well, that's a good question, and I'm not sure. That may be what they're trying to do. And they're trying to discuss it with the captains out there on the field.
So I guess
and the officials coming over to talk to Coach Holt and let him know what's going on. Well, they're putting the ball at the 35-yard line.
I guess they're just electing for a re-kick.
As our producer just said, Joe Holt, is it a mulligan? I'm not seeing anything from the official yet, so we'll get that cleared up. Now, I'm not down there on the field. I'm not real sure what he was saying. I don't know where he may not have blown the ball in play when we kicked it. I don't know.
That very well could have been. It may not have blown it in play. And
you got to wait for that head man's whistle, and if he hadn't blown that whistle yet, you got to do it over anyway.
Well,
they're shortening up their kicking game now and pulling their people up to the 30-yard line. John pooches it over here, makes it take a hop.
Oh,
got to get on him right there. There you go.
Kicked it right back to Rodriguez again. So they're going to start off with good field position this time, beginning at the Swain County 48-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. And we just got to keep doing what we're doing.
That's right.
Staying at home. The counter play is the only thing that has been tremendously successful for them. All of them have been some success.
Yeah, they're the type of team too that they're going to try to look for an advantage in numbers. And if you watch our linebackers right here, there's the counter. They got our linebacker pinned again. They pinned him at the line of scrimmage as he tried to get up in the alley. He was a little shallow, and they pinned him right at the line of scrimmage. Over there on Colton Schuler, he was trying to get up into that alley, and a blocker, the wingback came from the outside and just pinned him, and back cut right off his block.
So it's the wing back that's coming down in and blocking down on the linebacker.
And they're switching it up between him and the tight end, I'm pretty sure, because now here's the wing again, and he looks like he may be coming inside again, but nope, going to run the dive this time.
Yeah.
He's still running.
Yep, nobody
He's not
moved
down
dead.
yet.
Oh, that's a flag.
Yeah. They're still not going to flag it because they're confused. Yeah. They hit us in the back and everything else going
Yeah,
down
they
through
hit
there.
us in the back.
And they still don't know what the official's standing over here rubbing his ear. He's lost. Yeah. He didn't see any of that, and he's trying to tell.
Well, and I figured, I understand he was not down yet, but at the time he took it 2 hits and no longer had any forward progress, I figured they would have blown it dead. But, we've said that before.
Yeah.
You don't stop till the whistle blows.
They ain't taking the points off the board, so there you go, folks.
Go.
It's 12-7 right now with 11 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the second quarter, and we just didn't get him down.
So they're going to go for 2 Mountain Heritage here. The quarterback sweep. And he gets up and in, and he's in. So that'll bring it to 14-7. Mountain Heritage over the Maroon Devils with 11 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Got to keep playing until you hear the whistle.
Got to keep playing. That's it, man. And I don't know exactly. It was happening all so fast out there that he just kept his feet moving and did what running backs are supposed to do and stayed on his feet and broke out of there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back just before the Maroon Devils return the kickoff. And welcome back. We got a pooch kick. Better get to it.
Yeah, we're able to fall on the ball over there at the boundary.
On the 20-yard line, and this is something that is hard for to understand in high school, but if you're that close to out of bounds, if you actually put 1 foot out of bounds and catch the ball, it's an out of bounds.
That's
you get
right.
the ball to 35.
Right. But when
that's
you're
not something
sure,
you risk.
Yeah, no, it's not. If that thing's trickling down that sideline, somebody better get on it. You just take your loss right there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Maroon Devils at the 22-yard line. Again, if you're just joining us, it's 14-7 with 1:11 left in the second quarter. 14-7 Mountain Heritage over the Maroon Devils. Maroon Devils have a chance here to get going again. That was a crack block. Great crack block. Get upfield.
Upfield, and there he goes.
Now he can run.
I'm telling you,
great job.
If we can defend them, we can put points on the board. We just got to do a better job of tackling on defense and keep this offense rolling.
And that was you'll be able to see it. We don't have the instant replay, but that is something that's not utilized as much anymore. That we used to be a staple, and it's a crack block.
Yeah.
And it's for people on it, it's the outside guy not paying attention.
Exactly.
And the guy coming inside cracks on him, which hits him. It's a legal block. It's not a defenseless player, but you're sealing up the edge with it. So great call by Coach, and it looks like they're going to keep picking on that outside.
Yeah, we had to coach against it, and we ran it too. So we utilized it. All right, now they're going to start trying to blitz right here a little bit.
Delay a game?
Yep, evidently. I didn't see the clock. I wasn't watching the play clock, so it could have been. And 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15, 11 minutes go in the second quarter.
1st and 15, ball on the 43-yard line. Now we've got 19 seconds, so sure, we've got plenty of time to be able to get this ball off, and I expect us to keep utilizing the outside here.
Got the H-back to the wide side, running the lead play again.
There he goes back outside.
Again, back outside.
Great job.
Good block on the edge, not necessarily blocking, didn't end up holding anybody, and there we go.
Got at least all the yardage back, but got nearly a first down there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 2.
Yeah, I like the way Zeke can see and set his blocks up. You know, as a running back, you remember that. Just let a blocker get on somebody and set it up to where he can't be right. That defender cannot be right.
And you tell your wide receivers, and I know I said this a couple of games ago, as I said, I'm going to make him step the way I want him to step.
Yeah.
You just get in his way
Just get in his way. That's all you got to do.
Pick a side and basically screen block him like you would in basketball, and I'll go the other way.
Right. H-back again to the wide side. Going to be the quarterback this time, trying to get on the edge, and they come off in the middle, linebackers. Back up the middle of the field he goes, and probably picks up the first down.
Absolutely. Great.
What a great.
That's field awareness right there.
And heads-up football. Now, they better move them sticks because they did
it for them.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Mountain Heritage. Don't even measure it. Don't take
we
the
don't
time.
need that.
No, don't need to take time to measure that. Let's just move it.
So 1st and 10 Maroon Devils at the Mountain Heritage, looks like 42-yard line. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left to go on the clock, and it looks like there's going to be a timeout. Mountain Heritage. They're frustrated. They've never been in this spot all season.
Not us able to move the football like this, and Drew turning nothing into something back there was really got their attention.
We'll take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come back just before the snap. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's 14-7 Mountain Heritage over the Maroon Devils. 9:51 left to go in the second quarter, but the Maroon Devils are putting together a drive. They're on the Mountain Heritage 42-yard line, 1st and 10, just after a Mountain Heritage timeout. Officials will blow the ball back into play right here.
Oh, yeah, now Mountain Heritage is going to their 4-man front pretty much, trying to keep them reach blocks from happening. And
that opens up.
Yeah. Sure does. They lose a linebacker.
When they do that. Getting outside on
That's right. They walk him up to the line of scrimmage to stop those reach blocks from happening. And when they do that, they're losing part of that speed they've got back in there at that linebacking core. They end up with two and maybe sometimes just one of them there in the middle.
And what really hurts is when you lose that outside man, if you get any counter on the edge, there's nobody else at level 2 right there that can stop the football except for your free safety at that point.
Exactly, and that's why they're playing him up so close right there, is to cover for these linebackers.
And there it is.
Counter inside, 44 coming off on him.
There's a flag down, but
I'm not real sure what that's going to be.
Well, I'm not even going to speculate. It's going to be what it's going to be.
Right.
But it's back a little deeper. Usually holding's on the line there, but it was back a little deeper.
Right.
So holding on the Maroon Devils, going to back us up. So it just basically makes it second and 10.
Second and 10.
Brings the ball back to where we began.
Yeah, I hate to see it. Yeah, these holding calls, we've had a rash of them in the last couple of games. It's just, there's not an opportune time to get one. They're all, they all hurt you. But if you're going to get one on first down, then maybe you can get a big play out of second down. We're going with trips this time. No H-back, no tight end. Yep. Going to take a snap back here to try to set up, throw the ball. Going to throw it out here on the edge, and good job of breaking it up by the receiver right there.
Yeah, that is Silas Stansberry. Last thing you want to do is take an interception.
Right, and he realized that taller player was going to be making a play towards that football, and he just went up and broke it up.
So it brings up 3rd and 10 for the Maroon Devils. Ball still at the 42-yard line.
Trips now into the boundary. Wide receiver split over here. There'll be no tight end, no H-back. We got the wide side of the field to play with right here if we choose to. Maybe a short pass on the edge. Going to run it right straight up the middle. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage.
They're letting them go for a little bit, but that'll bring up 4th down and about 5 or 6, depends on the spot. Yep.
Right.
So 4th down and about 6.
Yeah, and that's kind of a situation where Coach Holt, it's almost a no-brainer here before halftime. If there's 8 minutes left to go, you got to want to get this first down, try to crazy count them, anything to gain any yardage to get closer to that first down marker. And
coaches are having a bit of a conference
yeah,
here.
they are. He may take a timeout right here before.
We got 3 timeouts, so
yeah,
he may.
12 seconds left. We'll see. He's going to go ahead and try to run it with 8 seconds left on the play clock. 4th down, folks. Trying to get them to jump. They didn't jump. Now he's going to wait to that. Call a timeout just before the play clock runs out.
So we've seen the Maroon Devils be able to put together a drive. The holding penalty there was certainly going to give us a first down. Brought it all the way back, and we're slowly trying to chip forward. So we'll see what kind of decision Coach Holt makes here.
Yeah.
You're not quite in the no man's land. You're not inside the 30. You're not somewhere like that, but you certainly don't want to give them the ball in good field position. But you've got a chance and an opportunity here to really try to break the back of a really good team and try to get the first down and score again before halftime.
Yeah, at least
get the ball back.
Yeah, try to tie this thing back up and start the second half tied up 0-0 pretty much and start it over. And right here we're going to see, all right, we're going to run short into the boundary, tight twins into to this side of the field, a short receiver into that side, motion across the formation. This could be the throw out here in the flat. They're going to flood the zones. He's got one open. There it is.
Silas Stansbury, first down, he's out of bounds.
Yes, sir. There it is. If that's a flood, we had 3 receivers.
There's a flag over here, and we got to see what this is.
Oh, goodness. He's going to see what we're going to call here.
He's going to say ineligible person downfield.
Let's see. Yep.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
Golly.
Which
now
I
we're
don't
going to have to
know,
punt.
which is interesting because the flag was thrown
Yeah.
on Noah Brown, who was standing in between the 35 and 40-yard line with the ball on the 39-yard line.
Right.
So you're inside a 4-yard box. I don't understand.
I don't. There again, I don't either. It's become a flag fest right now for us. If it's not holding, it's something. They're being creative like they were last week. Bad snap.
Just get it down and punt. There you go.
Get that
That's
ball
all
down
you
and
need to
kick
do.
it. That's right.
Get it down there.
All right, now cover the field. Cover the field. Get over there.
There we go. Good
There's some
hit.
flags.
And there's a holding.
Yeah, there'll be 2 flags on the field.
Well, he took a lick over there on the
He did.
sideline.
He got whacked over. I'm not sure who it was.
I think Connor Lambert came down through there and made him pay for tiptoeing the sideline.
Yeah. We'll see where these flags end up.
Connor's his older brother.
Oh, yeah.
Blake Lambert.
Illegal block in the back.
So that'll be 15 yards on back.
Okay. All right, 7 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the first half. We're going to stay with our 4-man front. And then we'll see exactly what Mountain Heritage has up their sleeve right here with this. They got plenty of time. They know they're not going to change their offense. They're not in any kind of panic or speed-up mode. So their bread and butter has been they got to get all their players on the field with 15 seconds left to go. They've got a lot of mileage so far out of that counter play, pinning their linebackers inside.
Which is what they're probably going to run right here.
No, they're just coming straight at us right there. That's kind of like a lead zone play. No extra blockers, just hat on a hat and him trying to find a seam in there.
And the key on that is what that wingback does. If that wingback blocks down in on the linebacker, they're probably running that counter.
Right.
And it's not that different from a blast play where instead of using a wingback, you use the tight end.
That's it.
Blocking down on a linebacker and then kicking out with a pulling guard.
Yeah, and it's hard for a linebacker if you understand what what Cody's talking about, folks. A block from the outside in on a linebacker is very difficult because he's expecting it from the line of scrimmage. They work on it practice, and there they are trying to get to the edge. We got a flag on the play.
There's one player that's been jumping. It looks like the left guard for them has been jumping about all night, so I imagine that's probably what it is.
That is false start.
He has a little hitch in his giddy up for
He
some
does.
reason.
He and the center both. I've been watching the center.
They're kind of flinching for some reason.
The center pops his knees a little bit before it's just a split second before he snaps that ball, and the guard moves. He's always moving. We've seen teams in the past that did that and got away with it, and then somewhere along maybe they get caught.
Maybe just something he's having to do to snap the ball. I don't know.
Yeah.
Brings up second and about 13.
You folks can watch him right here, and you can see. Right, running the lead play.
Get outside.
Yeah.
Hang on to him.
Come on, guys. We got to do a better job tackling on the edge.
Goodness gracious.
We got to put pads on him and not start reaching for him. You got to put your bodies on him. Don't reach for him.
Because they gained nearly 10 yards on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Can't let them keep pushing. You got to.
And it's just a matter of getting off those blocks and just put your body on him. Wrap him up after you put your body on him. Sometimes you got to reach, but don't reach first. Get your body in position.
The wing back there with 2 running backs.
Now they're going straight back here on this side.
That boy didn't get it, and the helmet come off.
Helmet pops off.
Let's see what they give it to him. I don't think they got it now.
We're going to see right here. 4th down.
Fourth and
about a yard.
About a yard.
Short.
I'd imagine I don't know if he'll punt this or not, but I imagine being inside his own 35.
I don't know. They're awful confident in their offense.
They are.
They're going to go for it. They're going to try to draw us off, or they're going to get out here. They're going to, that quarterback's just going to take it and get what he can get.
Quarterback still limping.
Yeah, got two running backs back there with him. Lead play, like an isolation, kicking out and running it up in there.
He fumbled the football.
He fumbled it. They're not going to give it to us, though. Nope.
And they're just going to move the chains.
They're moving the chains.
They hadn't even spotted the football, and they're going to go ahead and move the chains. Well, that's a great stop by.
We stopped them, and evidently the ball popped out because they didn't give it to us, though.
That's all right. Well, nothing, no dagger. They got a yard and a half.
We got the first down, 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to play in the half.
And I'm sure they're going to try to eat up the rest of the quarter just running the football.
Yeah, trying to run it and trying to score.
Trying to make a big play.
Right, that's it. Now
just got to stop the big plays.
Wing back into the boundary, double splits, wing back over the top, kicking out and up in.
It's a gain of about 5 on I guess it's a wing back.
It was.
I don't know if it's a trap or what you want to call it.
Great tackle, great read that time by Colton Schuler. He playing on the back side of that and came all the way across once he saw what was happening and made the tackle on the across the top.
Backside players can be very beneficial.
That's how it has to work. They have to. Those linebackers have to replace each other. When one is filling, the other one's got to replace him. You got to get up in there harder and faster. So got another first down.
Yeah, got another first down on that. It'll stop the clock to move the chains. 1st and 10. Ball on about the 45-yard line for Mountain Heritage.
Just under 4 minutes to play in the half, and they're taking their time. They figure they've got enough time to drive it down there. If we can get a couple of stops right here, then that'll put them in speed-up mode.
There's a little bit of a fatigue battle here.
There is.
Both sides are playing both ways here.
Right.
And
counter back again, stop him at the line of scrimmage. Yes, great job getting off the blocks right there at the line of scrimmage, like you said earlier, Cody.
Yeah, get off the line of scrimmage. That was actually Aiden Smiley.
Yeah.
Great job getting off on the line of scrimmage, not running upfield, and he's going to run right to you. One I saw there just then, and then probably people at home saw the wingbacks jumping too. So we've got players for all of them jumping all over the field. But didn't see it nonetheless. Great stop.
Well, in a timing offense like they run, they pretty much they know which step they're going to be moving on. So it's a rhythmic thing for them. All right, pass play this time.
He dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball.
Incomplete pass. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 11.
Stops the clock at 2:59. And now it puts Mountain Heritage in a situation where they got to make some decisions about this. They got a wide side of the field over here. That's away from the quarterback's throwing side. He likes to throw to his right so far we've seen. But if he rolls to his left right here, but in their situation, a lot of times they'll run the football. It's old Syndrome Murphy get into it in 3rd and long. They ran the fullback trap most every time.
Right.
Out of that wing tee. Twins
So
in the boundary, going to run a reverse. We got him over if we just make the play. Make the tackle.
Don't let him go.
Make the tackle.
All right, well, we held him there.
Yeah, and there's a flag. He come up blowing smoke at somebody, and we're going to see what happened right here. We'll see how this goes right here with what the official calls. It'll be 4th down. It'll be a loss of down if it's against personal foul. There we go. Yep.
Good job.
4th down. Loss of down, 4th down, move the ball back with the penalty. He come at the end of the play after the tackle was made. And
well, he's been jumping up. There's a bunch of them been jumping up. And, and you know, probably some choice words were said or something like that. And with the officials trailing the ball, you can't do that. And the one thing that you got to remind, and I'm sure Coach Holt's going to remind the kids, is you don't entertain that as a player.
No.
They're going to bark. They're going to talk. Play with your helmets. Don't play with your mouth.
All right, yeah.
And so
let your pads do the talking.
Don't say ignore it. Remember it.
No, you remember it, yeah.
Because you'll get your chance back with your helmet and shoulder pads.
That's right. 2:32 left to go in the half. Mountain Heritage to punt. End over end punt. We come up, we field it.
He's got it, and he's going to get upfield.
Getting upfield.
There you go.
To the
Good
50.
job.
All right, 2:20. Go into our 2-minute offense right here and see how this thing sparks. Now we got some more jawing out there. They're getting a little upset.
I think that's what it is they've not been in a position like this, and they're getting a little chipper.
Yeah, and they're getting knocked around a little bit out there, and it's upsetting them a little bit. And they're a good football team. I'm telling you, one of the best, I think, in the Western North Carolina. And here they are. They're in a battle. They're in a battle, and they know it.
Well, Swain County with 2 timeouts, 2:20 left to go in the ball game. Ball at the 50-yard line. 2-minute offense. I expect to see us here. We're going to run the ball a little bit, and then
H back in motion. And we move.
And we move.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Something was going on prior to, but let's see. Yeah, false start. I don't know what happened right there.
Well, it was interesting because 2 of our players stood up at the same time, but not with any vigor.
Yeah, not like it was almost like somebody had called a timeout or something. I'm not real sure what was happening right there.
Well, it's going to be 1st and 15 now. Ball back at the 45-yard line for the Maroon Devils.
Again with the wing, with the H back to the wide side of the field. See if he motions again. Nope. Straight snap. Give him the ball. There goes that field.
Great job. Gets all of that yardage back plus some for a gain of about 10. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Closing in on 2 minutes to go in the half.
And this is where you gotta have plays called, ready to rock and roll.
You gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go right there at the line of scrimmage. Get lined up and let's go. 1:55 left to play. Cody takes a snap, fakes a pitch, cuts back in midfield. They're coming off the edges this time.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
They know their biggest fear is us getting on this edge again and getting out in the open field out here and making a miss. Yeah, getting a little chipper over there.
Yeah, getting a little jawy.
Everybody's getting a little upset, Mountain Heritage side, about the fact that they're not blowing us out of here. H back to the right again. Quick pass out into the flats. Oh, short of the 1st down.
Golly, bomb.
About a yard short, maybe a yard and a half short. Brings up 4th down. Caught over there by John Stevenson.
Timeout, yep.
Yeah, get your timeout on 4th down right here. 1:02 left to play in the half. We'll take a timeout right here.
And we'll take a break along with them, and we'll come back just before the snap. Welcome back, everybody. 1:02 left to go in the first half. 14-7, Mountain Heritage over Swain County. 4th and 1.
H back to the wide side. Here we go. Short yardage play. Snap. Quarterback follow.
First down. There you go.
There you go.
Hang on to the ball.
Hang on that football. Blow it dead. Move the chains. Got 56 seconds.
Stop the clock.
Yes, sir.
Now get up there and get ready to call another play now.
Get this thing rolling now.
Already have somebody running in with the play.
Yeah. Bringing the tight end and the H-back out of the game.
I imagine at halftime, that's what I was about to say, during that timeout, they had 2 plays called.
That's right. Got the trips to the wide side of the field. Single receiver, outside receiver in motion. Cut across the middle.
Oh gosh.
Picked off in the secondary.
Went through his hands.
Went right through his hands, and now we got a flag.
And that'll back him up.
That's going to do something back here. I'm not real sure what it is. Looked like it was after the play. It was behind the ball.
Well, and Skaggs was laying on his back
so
when the flag almost hit him in the stomach. So I know it wasn't – he didn't do anything.
No, I think it'll be against Mountain Heritage, and that'll back them up.
That'll either be a hold or an unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, late in the play.
Personal
foul. It sure was.
15 yards, back him on up.
Yes, sir. So now they're getting a little bit of the flag rash. Mountain Heritage is for extracurricular activities out there.
I know that it never helps yourself as a team if you keep doing stuff like that. The officials will they'll look at you.
Yes,
now.
Sooner or later, yeah. They'll single you out.
Now they're going to find you there.
Yeah, officials timeout. Getting the chain set over there.
40 seconds left. 40 seconds left to go in the half. 14-7, Mountain Heritage over the Maroon Devils. 1st and 10, Mountain Heritage from their own 22-yard line.
22-yard line. They're going to run twins out here to the wide side of the field.
21-yard line.
Yep. No wing back. Putting the inside receiver in motion, going deep, making a jump ball out of it. He goes up. It's broken up
I couldn't tell where the ball was
at. Well, that was Drew Cody cutting across the field from his free safety position, getting airborne right there, timed it perfectly, going up and breaking it up. He went up for the interception. They got their arms all tangled up, and remember that young man's 6'3" out there, and he had to really elevate. Drew can jump, and he's athletic. So
either intercept, if you can't intercept it, make sure they don't catch it.
Make sure that ball he don't come down with it. Great jump on the ball, though.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Mountain Heritage. Ball at the 21-yard line. 33 seconds left to go in the half.
3 backs back there. They're going to take a knee and take this lead into the locker room.
Because they saw about an interception there, and they didn't want that. So
the only hope they had, I think, they didn't have time to run it down the field. They were going to have to throw it. So
let's just wait and see what they're going to do.
Well, I think Coach Holt just called a timeout on him. I'm not sure.
Well, I think he was looking at the other coach and said, "Are you going to go to the locker room or what? Because I'm not going to take my kids off the field."
Exactly. That's what. Yeah, we're not going to do anything silly right here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that will do it for the first half of football. The score is 14, Mountain Heritage 14, Swain County 7. We will take a quick break here, as we'll probably stay here for the award-winning Swain County High School Marching Band, and we will come back right before the kickoff of the second half.
Hi everyone, help us get to 5,000 subscribers. Right now we're only about 1,000 away and we want to reach this goal by the end of football season. Make sure to press that subscribe button and like and share all of our videos. Thank you. Become a member of MDN Live. For the low price of $5.99 per month, you will have access to all live broadcasts of Maroon Devil athletics. All proceeds from this subscription service will go directly towards Swain Athletics to help offset the growing cost of providing multiple sporting opportunities for our student athletes. The monthly subscription is only $5.99 per month, giving members access to all live broadcasts within the month. This membership will have an option for automatic renewal, which can be canceled at any time. Our hope is that patrons will let their monthly subscriptions continue throughout the year, providing Swain High School athletics with a greatly needed source of funding year-round and give you access to all the great sports action throughout the year. So for less than the cost of a kid's meal at your favorite fast food joint, you'll be providing critical support to our student athletes each month while enjoying countless hours of Swain County Athletics Live. It's truly a win-win situation. Become a member today and do your part to help keep Swain County Athletics the best it can be.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of the players, coaches, and spectators can result in lifelong memories. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how your community will remember you. Respect, integrity, and responsibility are values important to our daily lives. In a game, these are translated into the word sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the strongest educational lessons and lifetime values taught by interscholastic athletes. The North Carolina High School Athletic Association views athletic participation as an extension of the classroom where valuable life lessons are taught and learned by student athletes. These lessons are best learned when respect is given to all participants: players, coaches, officials, administrators, and spectators. Sportsmanship. Together, we make the right call.
Hi everyone, help us get to 5,000 subscribers. Right now we're only about 1,000 away and we want to reach this goal by the end of football season. Make sure to press that subscribe button and like and share all of our videos. Thank you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Maroon Devil Network for the Swain County High School. Maroon Devils are taking on Mountain Heritage. The score is 14-7 as we kick off the second half. Good kick to
Looks like
Stillwell.
Yeah.
It's all right.
He's corralled there at about the
31-yard line.
Yeah, about the 31-yard line. Not bad field position start. Get started on offense here, receiving the kickoff here in the second half. Now, we talked about at halftime, you and I did, about the frustration that we're seeing out of Mountain Heritage, and they're not used to this.
Nope.
We're as physical as they are. We're right now, both of us have been bit by the flag rash, and it's going to be a matter now of persistence. We got to get this football. We got to start making things happen.
Keep rattling their cage.
That's right. H-back in motion across the formation. Inside zone play. Nothing right here.
Nothing right there, and got back to the line of scrimmage.
At least back to the line of scrimmage. They're ganging up in there on us right now. They're trying to play downhill on us, moving those defensive linemen around.
And they're just using their linebackers. As we talked earlier, their linebackers are just flying around.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they depend on. and trying to get them in position to make plays. They're not overly big, but they can run. And running, and they're good tacklers at and behind the line of scrimmage. What we got to do is get the counter moves and stuff going. They're staying with that 3-down lineman.
Well,
I'm not real sure there.
I mean, we jumped, but was it because of them?
I'm going to see here what happens. No, it's a false start on us. Yeah, I'm not real sure what's happening there with the snap count and why we're moving like that.
I'll bring up 2nd and 15 for the Maroon Devils. Ball on the Maroon Devils 26-yard line. I expect to see us, do a lot of things that we seem to have the outside that was working in the first half, and primarily in the first quarter and the beginning of the second quarter. We saw Mountain Heritage do an adjustment, walk up the outside linebackers.
Which they're still doing. To the H-back side. Still playing with those 3 inside backers.
And see, he's coming off the end right there.
Off the edge. That's the outside coming down off the edge, trying to make sure we can't clear that edge. It's 3rd down and 14. Just getting the second half started. We've got to up our tempo right here just a little bit. We have a wide side of the field here. And
if they're going to keep playing off the edge like that, I could see, it's playing off the edge like that is good, but it's almost like a blitz. You can live by it, and you can also die by that.
You can die by it. You sure can. We're going to play it up straight up this time, bringing him off the edge just on a pass rush. And Cody trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's sacked behind the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. And a bundle.
Yeah, 4th down and about 16 yards.
Yeah, he tried to get back into the middle where he went the last time he got corralled out there and made a big play happen, and he just got caught before he could get going back. So we'll punt now from our own 23, 24-yard line. Good snap.
There you go. Get the ball off and let it roll.
Get it downfield. He's going to run.
Oh,
he touched it. Now cover the field. Don't let him outside of you. Don't let him outside of you. Drew's out there making the tackle.
Great play, Drew.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of staying in our lanes and getting under control out there, knowing he's going to try to get that ball back to the right side.
Yeah, you can close down to him, but don't be shoulder to shoulder.
Right, yeah. Just get your feet under control. He's coming to you, and just make the tackle.
Because he's got to come your way,
He's coming your way. He ain't going nowhere else. He ain't going to go backwards if he can help it. So they get the ball out here at about the 44-yard line.
And the counter play's been good for them.
Yes.
I expect him to go back to it. They certainly have their bread and butter play, but they got the
double wings
over
there to the short side of the field, and they give it to them. That's all down blocks.
Yep.
Everybody down's blocked, and they're trying to seal the edge over there on the edge. Make your corner have to come up and make that play.
Did a good job trailing the pulling guard and tackle over here on the backside, and that's we talked about that earlier too. That's what is really key, because in an offense, it's a counter offense like that. The backside is relatively unblocked.
That's it.
The backside linebacker, backside defensive end or tackles, they're kind of unblocked. They're just saying you can't get to us.
Yeah, double twin, same formation this time, running a zone play right up in the middle, trying to put a hat on the hat, trying to make us defend to the double wings over there.
Great job by Aiden Smiley closing down on that.
Just read the blocker in front of you. He'll let you know what to do. 3rd down and about 3.
And that's the hardest thing for a lot of teams to do, a lot of players to do, is to trust that the offensive linemen are going to tell you what's fixing to happen.
That's right.
And so just read the offensive lineman. They'll tell you where the ball's going.
Yep. And there you go, guard and tackle. It's the quarterback this time running up behind them. Get the 1st down.
Yep, just got the 1st down.
Decoyed with the back. Get us try to jump the linebackers to see that back, and then taking the ball and following those 2 lead blockers, the guard and tackle, going to the other side to kick out.
And again, they're chewing up the clock because they're just running the football, and that's probably what they're going to do. What we have to do is keep playing.
Don't let them break it.
Don't let them break it.
Yeah.
You're not trying to prevent anything, but just chip at them and don't let them break a big one.
That's right. Keep your composure up there. Don't get rattled. Counter play again. Coming back at us. Oh,
just ran right by us.
Ran right by us. Ran up in there, and we missed him off the edge. We got to make that tackle right there at the edge.
That's what Coach Holt is telling them right there. You got to, when you come through and as a defensive lineman or a linebacker, if you find yourself standing there and you're in the wide open, something's wrong.
Something's wrong.
Something's either fixing to,
fixing to
trap you or they're running the ball right behind you.
Yeah, exactly. You can watch the front there. We walk up tight to their trip set. They're going to run the sweep into the boundary. They got the edge locked over there.
They do a great job. Mountain Heritage does a great job of reach blocking.
They're doing their reach blocking.
Man, they're just and all they're doing in the reach block is they get at the outside and just
they run their
jump
feet.
their hips around. Just pop their hips around to the outside, and you're blocked.
That's it. They just seal you off inside, and he just takes the ball and gets towards the edge. So it bringing up another first down, another series of downs, down to about the 32-yard line.
Yep, 1st and 10 for Mountain Heritage at the 32-yard line. Swain County 32-yard line. 7 minutes left to play.
Double back.
Third quarter.
With the wing. Running
just a dive, zone play or dive play.
Yep. They try to run it almost like an isolation, but it's a zone blocked.
Gains about 1.5 yards or a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for Mountain Heritage. Ball is spotted at the Swain County 31-yard line. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And that's the thing about it. I mean, these are 12-minute quarters, and here we are already halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah, and they got the ball. You know, we've had one possession, and they're on their first possession of the half.
So they got the
two double wing set. Quarterback's going to roll to his right. That's faking to the back. Hits a man in the flat. First down.
First down routes. That's what they're going to run.
They made it look like they were going to block inside, and then he spins to the outside.
And again, I mean, even though, you know, the guard was pulling there as a blocker for the quarterback, and that's where he's going. You know, the ball's still going where your defensive linemen are going to tell you.
Yeah, and the only decoy play they have is when they do keep it out the backside, when they pull the guard and tackle, or both guards, and the quarterback just keeps it back out the outside then, and it's like a naked bootleg.
So they got
double
still
twins
double,
again.
Yeah, or double wing backs.
Yeah.
Counter back the other way.
Yep. Up and in, running back, trying to find an open spot in there in that zone scheme that they're blocking. It's angles. It's an angle zone, and he's just trying to run off that outside block. Brings the ball down to about the 12-yard line.
Bring 24 back in. He's been one of their go-tos for some of the counter stuff. He's the big player they've got, and so I expect them to probably hand the ball off to him as he comes.
Both guards pulling. There it is, right back to him. He's bouncing it all the way to the outside, and he's going to take it.
That'd be holding. That's what I thought. Like I said, that's not. There's way too much for that not to be holding out there.
Well, what happens on those down blocks is if we're beating them, they're going to grab us, and when you do it on the edge like that, you're going to get caught because they can see your hands outside the framework of the body. So that'll bring that one back. So we got to make them work for it from right here.
Yeah, you can't let that happen. I mean, it's a design play to go inside, but he was able to bounce it all the way over the top.
He was following those guards up in there, and when it wasn't there, he just continued to find the seam till he got to the edge. 5:14 left to play in the third quarter.
About to say they're going to have to hurry. They're taking their time to get up there.
Yeah, 3 seconds left to go on the play clock.
He didn't want to go that way.
He didn't.
Intercepted by Drew.
Drew picks it off.
He picks it off, yes, sir.
Yes,
Interception,
sir,
Andrew Cody. He cut underneath that football and picked that off.
That's a free safety play right there. He was the underneath player because the first receiver stopped dead in his track. And all he did was break on the football then.
They forced the quarterback. I don't think he wanted to roll that way. He forced him to roll out the other way. But, yeah, that's exactly how you play that as a free safety. You can see everything on the field, and you can undercut a ball like that. And that was a great job by Drew Cody of getting over there, getting control of the ball, and staying in bounds.
Keeping them feet in, patting those feet, staying in bounds. All right, we're going with the H-back to the wide side, wing to the other side, straight veer play. Not a veer play, but zone play, I should say. And
gain of about 3.
Yeah.
So 2nd and 7.
Zone offensive plays are safe plays. What I mean by that is that back's got many options right there. He's literally you're putting the ball in his hands, and you're putting blockers on every defensive lineman and linebacker you can, and he gets to go with it wherever he wants to.
So
430.
Double wing back.
Double again. Pretty much the same play
Doing it again.
this time. Yeah,
He's got up in there. He's got some room. He popped it out.
There it is.
And Zeke can run if he'll just keep
run.
going.
He's going, baby. Keep going.
Get
Stay
your
on
feet.
Oh, almost. Down to the 18-yard line. 19. They're going to mark it.
Yeah, so Zeke Gillespie with a great run down to the Mountain Heritage 19-yard line.
Yeah.
That is swapping the end of the football field. Swain County now just has to hang on to the football, don't make mistakes, and capitalize on a big play by Zeke Gillespie.
And here's what if you saw the play before and then saw this play, it's the exact same play. Zeke just knew this time them linebackers are going to be running at me, and he cut that thing back to the other side.
And so you go where they were.
Where they used to be.
Where they used to be.
That's right. It took me a long time to understand this zone scheme, and you played against it, and I coached against it. It was tough. All right, you got your H back in the wing again.
Same thing
play
with Sawyer.
So this time he bounced up. Now they're going to blow the whistle on that.
Yeah,
he never went down. Now we had that same concoction when Mitchell scored. So
Mountain Heritage.
I mean, not Mitchell, Mountain Heritage. I am so sorry.
I said the end of the game a minute ago. It was the end of the first quarter.
Well, I'm getting excited because we're in scoring position right here, folks, and this could make it interesting. It's 14-7 with 3:45 left to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, we got an opportunity here to make a big play.
Yes, we do. And this is our chance. We're down here now in the shadows. All right. Okay.
So we're doing a little bit of a
double H back.
Double
run
H
the sweep.
back, run the sweep.
Well, corner's coming off the edge. We didn't get a blocker on him.
Nope.
Well, see, there's no receiver out there, and what we're trying to do is force him into that. And he actually, he did a good job of coming up and making that, at least turning us in there to where there was more defenders. Okay, that brings up third and
down
10.
and 10. Which certainly four down territory for
most definitely
for us here, and see what we do. We've got some substitutions coming in. We've got Silas Stansberry coming in. We've got Stillwell down here at the bottom of the screen, number 2.
Yep. He's going to squeeze his alignment a little bit, going with the H back into the boundary. All right, fake to the running back. Pass
he's
over
got a man right over the middle, tight end.
Get it.
Oh, there you go. That's Lossy.
That's Lossy.
Yep.
Down
Lossy
on about the 1 yard line. Guess I drug him across deep there, and he found him in that middle seam. We ran the safeties off. We ran the corners off, and he was zipping underneath. That's when that aggressive linebacker play gets you in trouble
because you're just behind them.
Yeah, he gets behind them, and they don't see him. That's right. And all the secondary people are run off, occupied by these other receivers, and there's nobody there.
Now, hang on to the football.
Yep.
Get some push. Get some motivation about you.
H back to the wide side. Got movement up front.
He's
ball's out.
Get on it.
Get on it.
We got it back.
Man, it puts us back in the
about to where we were.
About 12-yard line.
Now you know they're going to do that because they're in a panic mode right now. We're knocking on the door.
They're going to be snatching at that ball. They're going to be punching at it and anything they can to get that ball to pop out. Great job getting back and recovering it, though, at least keeping us in the fight right now.
So it brings up 2nd and goal from about the 14-yard line.
Yeah, about
now.
the 14. Minute and 36 seconds left to go in the third quarter. All right. Got our H back out here to the wide side. We're going to roll this way. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's on the edge. Up and in.
Touchdown. No flags. Yes, touchdown. No flag. Oh, no, there's a flag on the far side of the field.
What is this all about?
What is that? Is that a flag?
Yeah, it's laying. They're over there saying it didn't.
That's the coach, because that can't be us. I mean, that has no relevance to anything.
We didn't move. We didn't hold nobody over there on that side.
That has to be their coach or sideline.
Yes, it's got to be. If they're going to try to get creative again, I may have to leave you folks because they got creative last week.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how somebody on that side of the ball
away from the play
can call holding on a touchdown over there on the sidelines. Now,
I may throw up. I may throw up.
There is no way.
No.
Because you're supposed to throw the flag at the spot of the hold. Now, tell me where that was at.
I'm not sane right now, so I'm going to shut up.
That's all right.
This is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I can't shut up.
Well, second and goal from the 25-yard line for the Maroon Devils.
I don't know. Okay, H back to the wide side. We can only take care of what we can take care of. Running out here on the edge, we don't get to it. There's a flag, another flag on the play. Hopefully this will.
Maybe this is a face mask or something.
Some face mask or a personal foul, and we can get some of this yardage back. That side, the head linesman over there took from us.
Personal foul, face mask. That's an automatic first down.
Automatic. Okay.
So that's 15 yards and an automatic first down.
So we're down about the 12-yard line with it now. He's going to say it's second down.
That's an automatic first down, isn't it?
I assumed it was. But I'm there again. I'm assuming stuff I better not assume. I assumed you couldn't call a holding penalty from 3 miles away, and the ball going away from you. I just don't.
Well, we can only do what we can do, though. I mean,
yeah, that's it. And got to shut up. All right, H back into the boundary. Snap to Cody. Fakes to the running back. Throws it out the backside.
He caught it.
He caught it.
Oh, goodness, no, he didn't.
Call it incomplete. That it hit the ground.
So that's third down, 52
Zeke
seconds.
says he got his hands under it, but they're not going to give it to him. Brings up third down and ball at about the 12-yard line, 13-yard line.
52 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
My hands are sweating.
Yeah. I'm in disbelief and in disarray right now myself. I just don't know how this kind of stuff happens. I really don't. It's a travesty. It really is that you got people on the field like that, but that's all they can get, then that's all they can get. All right, H back to the wide side. You got a short split by the wide receiver over there. Running back to the same side. All right, we're pulling out.
Oh.
Ball's dropped on the ground by Zeke. Zeke trying to get away, and he can't. Brings up fourth down. Fourth and goal.
Fourth and goal.
From about the it looks like they're going to start at about the 17-yard line. And looks like we may be running the field goal team onto the field.
Yeah, I've not seen us kick a field goal this year, so.
Yep.
So Stillwell's holding.
Yep.
Oh,
it's blocked.
Get it. Pick it up. That's a live ball. Pick it up.
Pick it up and go. Pick it up and go.
Pitch it to somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
All right. Mountain Heritage will take over right there at the 20-yard line, 20 or 21-yard line.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that's what you call events. If folks out there are watching, just
robbed of a touchdown.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
For a holding call
away from
entire width
of the field.
Of the football field. Absolutely nowhere in. So not only the width of the football field, but 20 yards behind the ball.
And if you folks at home, we don't have a replay or playback up here with us. If you can run it back on your TV at home when you get a chance later on when this ball game's replayed, see if you could see it. I don't know. I didn't see it over there. Maybe we did.
Well, and Coach
somebody.
Holt's giving them an absolute earful right now.
and he should. He don't want to get get a penalty, or he doesn't want to get thrown out of here. But I'm going to tell you what, they're going to need to be talked to, because that's a travesty.
Well, it's 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
it's
different officials. But I'm going to tell you something. That is not. They are not in charge of the football game. The players are. They're out there to control the football game and to throw a flag, and that's what he's telling. That far away, I don't understand even how that happens anywhere in America.
Well, and
but
even
right here.
Even the head official has an opportunity to go out there and talk to that line judge and wave it off.
And wave it off. And I have no earthly idea why they don't. And that's, why they don't do that. It amazes me that nobody's in control, not even the white hat. It blows my mind. It really does. Fourth quarter is going to begin now as we swap ends of the field.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Mountain Heritage beginning on their own 21-yard line. Yeah, 21-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to run out of their
double wing set.
Double wing set, like what they started out the third quarter with. 2 tight ends this time. Double wing set.
Running up the middle.
Zone play right up in the middle. Just running with the football. What they're going to try to do is just pick up one first down after the other and eat up as much of this clock and hope those officials take the game over again and keep us from scoring. That's what they're hoping for.
Yeah, that's what they're hoping
We're playing a good football team, and what we're seeing is frustration by these folks over here from Mountain Heritage. And I keep calling them Mitchell. It rolls off my tongue, but it's Mountain Heritage. And they're going to stay with that 2 tight end double wing set. And they're running this. There's a trap play.
It's going back the other side. Pitch.
Running the option pitch. That's their decoy play.
Yep.
Where they pull those people, making you defend, getting those linebackers running away from the football, and they run the option pitch, and it's pitch all the way pretty much out that backside. Brings up another first down for Mountain Heritage.
First down ball on the Mountain Heritage 31-yard line. 11 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. 14-7. Mountain Heritage over the Swain County High School Maroon Devils. So they're going to line up double wings to this side and a wide receiver.
This is one where they like to run the quarterback, load up, kick out, and run up in. Yeah.
So that'll bring up 2nd and about 7.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Clock still running. 10 minutes and 25 seconds left.
They're going to take their time. They're in no hurry right here. We got to find a way to stop them right here. Get this ball back, and then maybe the officials will leave the field and we'll score. And then we'll get to keep it.
Get to keep it this time.
Yeah. All right, double wing set.
Pulling them
tight
up.
Out, pulling 24 around from the wing set.
And he's not. He doesn't have blazing speed.
No.
He's just waiting and letting everybody get up in there.
Yeah, he's dinged up right there. Got rolled up on a little bit right there at the end of the play. It's going to bring up another first down at the 45-yard line.
They're on 45-yard line. So if Swain County, you got to dig down deep right here. You got to dig deep. You got to get a stop. I mean, I know you're tired. You played both sides of the ball.
And it's disheartening when you get taken away from you and the officials decide to take over the game, take it out of your hands. All right, running the lead play this time to number 8. The extra back in the backfield this time. He picks up about 3 or 4 on it. 2nd and about 6.
2nd and about 6. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the ball game.
And this is their plan. They're just keep eating it up, picking up first downs. That's all they're trying to do right now, and drive it down there and put another one on us and keep the ball out of our hands. They're scared right now for the simple fact that we can blow this thing up if, like I said, if the officials will leave the field. All right, double wings, no wide receivers, folks. 2 tight ends, single back, got the motion. He's in motion, pitching again.
That's a hold on the sideline.
They tackle
him. There you go. Now, that happened right at the feet of the one that threw the hold across the field the last time.
And the head official had to throw it. Yeah.
But the head official had to throw that holding call.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure that whoever that is over there is intimidated by the Mountain Heritage.
Mountain Heritage. They've gotten an earful all night because we can tell that they like to,
Yeah, and they're in trouble, and they know it, and so they're giving
them an earful.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't envy that. I don't envy being a line judge on the sideline, getting an earful all night. But at the same time, you got a job to do.
Well, you do, and it's not – you don't control the game. And that's what I always – when I went to officials meeting, I tried to tell them. These players are, you're out there to monitor the game. You're not in control of it. Two tight ends again. Now they're running the counter back, and we stuff him. Now tackle him. Don't.
He threw the football at him.
Yeah, he did. Threw the ball at him. No call, of course.
Goodness gracious,
Yeah.
he threw that football at him.
And head man standing right there. No call. Yeah, we're gonna let them get away with that.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well,
Folks, I'm sorry, but I'm
sorry our commentary has gone to something else.
I would have been thrown out of this ball game a long time ago. I don't know how Coach Holt's keeping it together. I don't know.
So they're going to give them forward progress on that, which brings up third down and about 17, I guess, 3rd and 18.
Yeah.
For Mountain Heritage. So they're going to be in a pickle here, but they usually always go back to number 24 when they need some yards.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. All right, going to streak him down. Oh, tackled.
Threw it to 24.
Threw it to 24, and he gets tackled right there when he catches it, bringing up 4th and about 14 or 15.
Yeah, 4th and about 14 or 15. So I imagine on this side they're not going to go for this. They're going to bring in their punt team.
Yeah, this may be the stop we needed, because if our offense gets a hold of this and the officials keep the flags, either that in their pockets or leave the field, then we got a snowball's chance.
I mean, you both are standing up now.
Yeah,
I can't sit down.
I can't either. I can't take this. I'm about to lose my old mind.
I'm going to chew through one of Joe's wires up here.
Yeah.
All right, so 4th and about 14 or 15, Mountain Heritage to punt the ball.
From their 40. We get it off.
Get it off. Didn't run into anybody.
Yeah.
Ball's going to roll to about the 33-yard line out of bounds. So we will take over. 6:56 left to go in the ball game in the 4th quarter here. Maroon Devils will take over on about the 34. I'm trying to see where 34-yard line.
Okay, plenty of time. 6:56 left to play. We just got to find our rhythm offensively right here and not let them and pick up these first downs or pop one for a big one.
Yeah.
And like we did in the previous series that got taken away from us. And I'm going to say take it. It was not. They didn't stop us.
And we're going to keep repeating it.
Yeah,
we're going to say it good 5 to 10 more times.
I hope it makes somebody mad. All right, now. Going back to their 3 linebacker look this time.
Same.
H-back to it. There we go.
There he goes.
Pops it again.
Pops it again.
Now then,
Don't
it's a foot
touch
race
it.
again.
And he's
Don't
got
touch
it. He's
anybody.
not going to slow down.
Don't touch anybody.
You ain't going to get there this time.
Let's look. See how many flags we're going to see on the field this time.
Absolutely not.
No.
Now there's a flag there.
They're flagged down here for something. We're going to see what that was a back judge. Let's see what he's got. But that's after the score. Let's see what's going to be called here.
Now, there was 2 Mountain Heritage football players that flag landed in between.
Right. So I'm not sure exactly. Somebody blaming somebody for something, and they took it out on us. We'll see. All right, folks, we're going to have an opportunity to tie this thing up right here as soon as all this conversation's over here.
So he's having a conversation. So it's going to be against Mountain Heritage.
And if they penalize them here,
touchdown's good.
Yep.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Mountain Heritage.
That ball, we're going to go for 2.
We're going to go for 2.
Yep.
Woo!
Yeah, boys.
Woo.
Here we go.
Here's the thing: we shouldn't have to go for 2 right here to win the ball game, because that should be we should be a touchdown ahead.
But you can't go.
Can't go there.
Can't go there. Here we go.
Come on, boys.
Yeah, I'm telling you, folks, this is a good football team we're playing, and we're showing up. We just gotta not hold them and make something big happen right here. We'll be in control of this thing with 6:45 left to play. The clock will not run during the extra point attempt. We'll see what happens.
They're backing us up off the ball.
Yeah, we should be getting back now. The coach is over there trying to get an understanding of what happened with his players. They're frustrated. They're doing things that they've not normally had to do, and that show out a little bit, and it's upsetting them.
So it's 4th down here. Get the. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a flag.
Encroachment. Yeah,
they did. They jumped before that ball was ever snapped, and so that moves it that much closer.
That's half the distance to the goal line, which will put it a nose away from
the end zone.
From the end zone.
Yep. We're like about 1.5 feet, 2 feet now. So
my heart's racing.
Yeah.
Can't take this. I'm getting too old.
Timeout.
Timeout.
Right here.
Coach
Timeout.
Brookshire's going to Coach Holt's going to get everybody together.
Yeah,
and Brookshire's going to come over the side. So.
Yeah, he changed right there. He had a change of mind about something right there. He wanted to make sure of something before that ball was ever snapped, and I like that. I'll tell you what, it just goes to show that we're on top of things, and we've got an opportunity to beat. Probably, like I said before the game ever started, one of the best, if not the best team in Western North Carolina.
And one thing that that we can say, irrespective of where we are right now, the Maroon Devils are putting together a total
package
football game right now.
Yeah.
They're hanging in there. They're fighting. And that's what we've said.
Well,
they've had all season.
We have. Yeah, and if we things just don't get taken away from us, we're in good shape. We really are as a team and as a program right now. All right, we're going to run double. We're going to run a wing, H-back with a wing now. Single back set, one split down
Coach
here.
Coach is over at Mountain Heritage still saying something. Mm-hmm. Didn't have a chance during the timeout, I guess, to say what he needed to say, so he's going to say it again.
All right, ball's in play now. Clock will not run again. Oh, bad snap, folks.
Pick it up, throw it. Somebody catch it.
Oh gosh. Daggone.
That's all right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll 14-13, Mountain Heritage still over the Swain County Maroon Devils. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the game. We'll take a brief break here and come back to you just before the kickoff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 6:45 left to go in the ball game. Mountain Heritage 14, Swain County 13.
All right.
Swain County to kick the ball off. Try to see if we can't get one deep right here. There we go.
There we go. That squib kick is tough. There
Squib
you go.
kick,
and it's going to
they're going to have to pick it up.
They are now.
Now just stay in your lanes.
Spread out. Stay covered up. Nope. Don't let him get to the edge. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, he looked like he almost fumbled that football, too, when he went down. We went after the ball, and, it was close right there.
We haven't had to cover that many that deep.
No, we have not, and that's that's what you really want. You want that squib kick back there running around like a rabbit. That's the best opportunity you got for a big play.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 10, Mountain Heritage on their own 25-yard line. 6 minutes and 36 seconds left to play in the game. We've certainly got plenty of time.
We do have time. We got to make a stop.
You just got to stop them.
Yeah, we
Don't
cannot
let them keep chewing them first downs.
That's right, and they're not going to do anything that they haven't been doing. They're going back with their double wing set, one split receiver, one tight end in the game to the wide side, motion across, going to give the zone play up in. Good stop there by Trent.
Good job.
And the whole gang of them right there coming in.
Gain of about 2.
Linebackers playing upfield.
2nd and 8 for the Maroon Devils.
All right.
Excuse me, 2nd and 8 for Mountain Heritage. Good stop by the Maroon. They moved it on up. 2nd is about 7.
Yeah, 2nd and 7.
They're going to take their time.
There again, they got the 1-point lead. They're not in any hurry at all. Not any desperation in them. This time they're going to run the single wing back to the wide side, motion the other wing cross, give him the football, run the lead sweep.
Ooh, good tackle.
Great tackle by the corner. That's there.
Stillwell
coming up.
And he was blocked in the back all the way to that ball.
He was shoved in the back. And that's the same official called holding 8 miles away.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. I will never forget that. I really won't. All right, here we go. Well, let's put it this way. If we can find a way
24's coming back in the ball game.
Yeah.
Got to focus on him.
Yeah, they're going to
that
get
is
the ball
their
in his hands. or
play.
use him as a big decoy.
Yes, he is the big play guy for them.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody in the stands know, people down here holler, he's away from the wing set, and that means he's probably going to get the ball over the top.
They're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Holt, he didn't like, yeah, they're going to take the timeout. But I think Coach Holt was kind of glad because from the looks of things, he wanted a little different look up front than what he was getting from our defense. Because when you see 24, he's away from that wing back, and that wing back's lined up there tight. They're getting ready.
They're overloading one side to hand the ball to him.
Hand the ball to him, let that other back lead for him, and that wing back block down, and him get on that edge.
And they may be thinking about that. They're probably looking at it, and that's probably why Mountain Heritage wanted to call a timeout.
Yeah.
They probably want to review something here, and maybe they try to mix it up. Maybe they try to say, if they're hollering and they know we got our eyes on it, maybe
pointing at him, saying here he comes, and that kind of stuff. That's dead giveaway. They may just flip flop it and run it over here to the wide side now. Let's see what happens. Looks like that wing's going to stay over there. 24's going to. He's going to stay. He's coming over here at the wing this time. Now they're going to split him out. Now he's going to be in at the wing set. He may, and the back still his to his side. They're going to go away. There we go.
Oh, he's going to roll with it.
Try to throw it over the middle to him. He's going deep. Pick it off. Overthrew it.
Oh, what's this? Back here.
There's another one. Let's see.
Holding. It's holding.
Be holding. Good.
Yeah.
Coach Holt's going to have an opportunity right here. That's what the head man's showing him. Yeah. It's
decline, fourth down.
Fourth down.
And they're going to punt it. They don't want to turn the ball over that far down. They're going to punt it.
They're going to punt it. And now this is a big play for us right here. This kicking game, where this ball gets punted, how we handle it is going to be important. We're probably not even going to put anybody back. It looks like now we're going to drop one. Going to drop Drew. He's sure-handed. He's a quarterback.
Is the quarterback the punter?
No, I don't believe he is.
Okay, I just want to make sure because that's something you always have to watch.
Yeah, we
if the
talk about
quarterback's
that a lot.
a punter.
Oh, yeah, because especially in this type of situation, he's going to punt it. Just don't hit him. There we go. All right.
Get away from it.
Yeah, let that – oh, yeah, it takes a good Maroon Devil bounce.
There we go. Good job. So Maroon Devils will take over. 4 minutes and 55 seconds left, and they will take over on their own 47, 48-yard line. I can't tell whether 47-yard line.
Yep.
4 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Plenty of time for us to drive the ball down there and score, maybe break a big one off like we did and set ourselves up in scoring position again. But there again, without any break in it, here we go. We got one split this time. We're going to run probably with two wings or two backs in the backfield. We're the H-back in the wing, I should say. That's exactly what we're doing. Got the H-back and the wing back. H-back to the short side of the field. Zone play up in. Stopped at the line of scrimmage this time. It's the one he broke off the last time. Same play. Baiting him to the tight end side and cutting it back. And they stopped it this time, bringing up 2nd and 10.
Tackled by 65, Drayden Thomas. Or excuse me, 65. Yeah, Braxton Batchelor.
Yeah.
One of the captains.
Yeah. Stansbury back in the game. Going to run twins out here now to the wide side. H-back will be into the boundary with the tight end.
4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the game.
All right, over the top, kick out, up in, there he goes, running behind blocks. Very good job up there blocking the line of scrimmage, picking up what he can. Got to get him to pop up right there. He gets dinged pretty good. Got hit pretty hard right there.
He got hit in the back of the head.
Yeah,
he's
right there at the line of scrimmage.
He's got his eggs scrambled a little bit. Hopefully they.
Yeah, he's all right. Gonna run. He's gonna stay in the ball game. They run Sawyer in there and pretty much pull him back off the field. He's good to go. He just got whacked. His head bounced off the ground pretty good.
Bring up 3rd down and about 6 for the Maroon Devils.
3rd and 6 with 3:40 left to play in the ball game.
The Maroon Devil fans are on their feet. They're pacing just as much as I am up here.
H-back to the wide side.
Quick throw out. He's not looking.
He caught him. He caught that
Stansbury.
corner turning to run.
Yeah, he did.
He turned that corner. That cornerback turned his back to run deep to get away. And Stansbury shut that thing off short, and he hit him with it. That's perfect timing, too.
So that's brings up a Maroon Devil 1st down.
Yeah.
Ball at the Mountain Heritage 34-yard line.
Sir, 3:20 left to play in the ball game. We got time. First and 10 now, folks. We're H-back out here to the wide side, 2 wide receivers. All right, counter off the backside. Quarterback keeps it. He's coming
Gets
out the
outside,
backside.
get upfield.
He's trying to find him a place. Sing.
There we
Picks
go.
up about 3 or 4.
He's down. He's down.
We'll call
They're
him
blowing
down.
the whistle.
Yeah, that ball popped out right as he
It
right
popped
as he
out
hit the ground.
on the, oh
now
yeah,
we got a
that'll
flag
be
against-
15 more because they yelled at
15
the
more.
official.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, they're losing their composure. They're losing.
Oh,
now
and they're fighting. They're fighting each other now.
They're upset over the whole thing out here. They're shoving each other around on the field, getting upset.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's what you see when a good team comes up against a good team.
Yeah, what happens is they've met the Maroon Devils tonight.
Absolutely.
Finally, the Maroon Devils we've been looking for, and without shooting ourselves in the foot sometimes, and here we are now. We're in it against a team that's been mauling everybody, and they're losing their composure.
2 minutes and 53 seconds left to go. 1st and 10, ball on the Mountain Heritage 17-yard line.
Yeah,
hang on to the football. Me and you
exactly
both.
what it-
Oh Lord, hang on to that
I tell
football.
everybody, squeeze it. Squeeze
Woo.
both hands on that ball.
I don't care if you're a running back. You get an open field, you run with 2 hands.
Two hands on that ball.
and squeeze that thing.
Yes, sir. Choke the life out of it. All right, wing it. We got the H-back into the boundary. Ball's been blown into play. Got the linebacker standing up to come.
He's still running upfield.
Running upfield. Using the
Gain
clock.
of about 3 or 4. I can't.
Yep. Never
not
could
marking
find the
it,
seam. Yeah, that was the
Four.
zone play to the back to the short weak side. When I call it weak side, it's just a guard and tackle over there, and they're trying to get the linebackers to run over the top, and they find that seam up in there.
Coach Brookshire calling the plays for the Maroon Devils.
Yes, sir. He done a great job.
He is. He's picking them apart. So bring second down and about 6. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the ball game.
2 wide receivers. H-back in over here to our side. Going to run a sweep out here.
No, but they're out there with him.
Yeah, they were. 24 coming off the edge right there. Clock will continue to run, folks. 1 minute and 56 seconds left to play in the ball game.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
A loss of about 4 on the play.
Right. They picked up on something over there because 2 or 3 of their players were pointing to this side as though they understood exactly where we were going to try to go with the ball. All right. The clock is a little bit against us right now with 1 minute and 33 left to play. We got to get up here to the line of scrimmage and get this ball snapped. Nobody in the backfield. But the 4, yeah, we got the number 4, throws it out here, runs it back across the field. That's the quarterback.
Oh, we go.
There he goes.
Block,
That's
block,
Drew.
block.
Block him. There we go. Get out of bounds. There
Yes.
you go.
All right.
Ball's out of bounds. Stops the clock with 1 minute 14 left to go. It's going to bring up. Yeah, number 4 threw it.
4th and
Yeah. That was Aiden Kirkland throwing the ball, who's a wide receiver. He took the snap, threw it out there to Drew Cody. Drew gets the ball and comes back across the formation. That's one of Coach Brookshire's plays.
so he'll take a
Timeout.
timeout. 4th and 2 for the Maroon Devils. 1 minute and 14 seconds left to go in the ball game. We'll take a break and we'll come back right with you just before the snap.
Okay.
All right, so it's a 25-yard field goal for the Maroon Devils. They've opted to try for the field goal. Ball is down. Ball is up.
And, folks, it's
And it's good.
John nails it.
John Stevenson hits it, and that makes it 16-14. I remember that score.
I do, too. I
With
remember.
1 minute and 9 seconds left to
All
go in the
right,
ball
D.
game.
Here we go, D. Here we go. Kicking game and defense, baby. What this game's all about, folks.
I did not envy John Stevenson on that kick.
I did not.
He is not a kicker.
No. He stepped right up there and booted that thing through.
I never envied the kickers.
I remember him as a JV, though. He was a pretty good kicker because they would challenge him out there during the JV practices to do that and to hit those things, and he nailed that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, 16-14, Maroon Devils over Mountain Heritage with 1 minute and 9 seconds left to go in the game.
They're going to pull
Mountain Heritage has 2 timeouts left. Swain County has 1. And John needs to kick this one deep.
Yeah.
He needs to get this one back over their head, make them run the field in a minute.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you what. This is against their play calling situation. Mountain Heritage is not going to like this because they got to pull out big plays somehow, and most of that means the passing game, and they struggle with that. So we're going to get to see right here what they're going to present us.
Kick it deep.
Yeah, well,
just kick it deep, John.
John's teeing it up, and if he hits another one of them squib kicks like he did before, that thing becomes a rabbit out there, and they're overloading over here to this side of the field to try to field this thing. We'll see what happens.
Stay in your lanes.
There we go. He drives it down the field, and it's out of bounds.
We'll get it at the 35.
35-yard line, folks. Make them stare at the rest of the field for a minute and 8.
They're going to elect for them to re-kick.
Re-kick. Yeah, they want another attempt at it. Okay. 5-yard penalty. Now he's talking to John down there. Coach Holt is. He's going to put up, probably do something a little bit different with it this time. He's going to tell the players what's happening this time. And I could see him doing something like kicking that thing across the field over there to the far side of the field and getting it back there behind them and making them have to go chase that thing down.
We got it.
Yep.
They're talking about putting 109 back on the clock. So John gets ready to kick the ball again.
With the 5-yard penalty. All right, we'll see how this goes down. Nope. Going to pooch kick it. It takes a rabbit hop upfield, tackled at the 45.
Good job, Drew.
All right, so great job there getting
45-yard line. They're going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line with 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go in the ball game. Don't allow big plays and force them to run the football.
Yeah, because that clock's going to continue
force them
to run.
Throw the football.
Yeah. Force them. If they go to throwing it, we got a good chance of coming down with it. And that's what it looks like they're going to try to do. They're putting them twins out there to the wide side.
24 is who they're looking for.
That's
now we know
they
that.
They got the wing there too, and they got the back on that side so they can roll that way. And there they go. Going to try to run it off the edge. Good contain out there by. Yeah, he's going to try to come back with it. Throws it up in the air.
Intercepted. Ball's in. Get on the ground. That is a ball game,
baby.
There you go, Zeke.
Yes, sir. Folks, you're seeing history being made right here by the Maroon Devils.
And I'm sorry if I just busted your speakers at home. I apologize. I jumped up out of my seat, about knocked everything down.
Yeah, okay. All right, folks. I'm telling you, we're beating a good football team right here.
Now, we still got to do some plays here because they've got 2 timeouts.
They got 2 timeouts, and they're going to use them. They want this ball back. They want another shot at this thing. But that we took them out. We're taking them out of their element now.
As you saw that was a great job by Drew Skaggs for containing, keeping him in front of him.
Exactly.
Forcing that quarterback to throw the football.
All right. Let's see how this works out right here. Okay. We'll bring them all in. We're going to go into a victory formation. Take a snap, go down, see if he's going to use his timeouts. Yep, he used the first one. Okay, timeout on the field. We might as well just stay with it.
Yeah,
Mr. Producer, we're going to stay with it because we got to talk about this.
I don't know how that wasn't offsides right there.
I don't either.
But I mean, that should have given us 5 more yards.
Exactly, but I'm not even going to talk about it. At this point in time, folks, the officials can do about anything they want to as long as they don't stop this clock anymore. And we got this thing we almost got it in hand.
Hang on to the football. There's, for everyone watching at home, I know we don't have the scoreboard there, but it's 52.9 seconds left. 16-14, Maroon Devils over Mountain Heritage High School.
And Swain County, I got to tell you now, this is a turning point for this program.
Big.
This is huge. And you got to know these people. Mountain Heritage is not used to this. They were expected to, and they have. They've handed everybody their rear ends, and this is going to send shockwaves through this conference. If we don't beat ourselves, we're tough. We're hard to handle.
We're going to be hard to handle.
We are going to be hard to handle. Things are going to happen, but we're going to be hard to handle.
And make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen, Mountain Heritage is a great football team.
I'm telling you.
So I don't want everyone to think, oh, well, they're not that good. Listen, they have wore everybody they've played out.
What we're going to do here is run plays to get some time off this clock, and that's exactly what we're doing. Hanging on the football, run the football, make that clock run. Make them do something silly. Make them do something like another personal foul. Okay? Timeout.
Don't get too far back now, because if you got to punt the ball, you don't want to be.
No, we're in a situation where they could block it, scoop it up, and score and win this thing. 44 seconds left to play in the ball game.
Now they are out of timeouts.
Okay, that's it. That's it for them. So that brings up third and about 20. And so
we've got to run 2 plays.
Yeah.
We got to run a play, and then maybe punt the ball if we have to punt the ball.
Or run that last play and leave them.
Over 50 yards to go with few seconds, 10 seconds.
8 seconds left to go.
And that's probably
the way
what
I always
we'll do.
Looked at it from.
Because you can block a punt, you can do all that. And ain't no sense in worrying about that.
Don't worry
mess.
about it. That way you ain't got a high snap over your head where they scoop it up and score. You got all these variables out there. For me, it was about making them have to do something and not giving it to them. So as a coach, I'd rather let them have the ball in their hands and try to throw it deep. All right, here we go again, trying to run some time off that clock. Drew pulls it. He sees a blitz coming off the edge. There's a flag on the play. We're going to see what this is all about.
That'll be a flag. That'll give them a first. That'll give us a first down.
Yeah.
That'll be an automatic first down.
They are losing their composure. They have lost their composure. They're broke down. They're upset. They're wanting to fight each other right now. We're going to see what all this boils down to. We got 2 flags on the play, and Coach Holt's out there trying to tell our players, keep your composure. They're gonna make these mistakes. They're gonna show out right now because they're not used to this.
That's holding, personal foul. That is not an offsetting penalty.
Let's see right here.
How does holding take the ball back?
Now he's going to mark off the 15.
Oh, okay, because,
We had that same scenario last week, if you remember, and they didn't do either one. They called them offsetting.
Yeah, I was like, no, you can't do that.
No.
Those are different penalties.
All right, they're out of timeouts. It's third down, 38 seconds, a little over 38 seconds left to play.
Now, because they were penalties, the clock stopped, and Coach Hopes used his last timeout, 38.6 seconds left. We're going to stay here.
Yeah, it's third down, and third down at about 12. And we got to run some time off this clock.
We got 2 plays we can run in 38 seconds.
That's right. And in my probabilities is I'm not going to punt this football. I'm going to run that play, and I'm going to make.
Because you're going to run 3 seconds, 4 seconds off the clock by running a play.
That puts Mountain Heritage in a situation where they've got to get the ball out of bounds. They got to have a big play and get out of bounds if they don't break it and score. You just got to defend the field and not let them run all of this field and just tackle them. That's it. And that clock will continue to run because they have no more timeouts. They're still over there. That coach is keeping that head man occupied so they can talk a little bit longer.
Right.
Time's up for the timeout. It already is. And, he's upset. I don't know what he's upset about. He's got every break in the world tonight, and but he's upset over there with the officials now. If anybody's got a right to be upset, it's Coach Hope. He's still keeping them out there, so his kids got time to do whatever they need to do out here. And, but there's a certain point. I know officials used to tell me that's enough, and they'd walk away from me. Yeah,
he's upset.
Oh, he is. He's motioning to his players about something. They're going to try to do something fancy right here to slap the ball out of our hands. We're going to take the ball in the get shotgun there. That's folks. They're seceding. That's it. Helmets are being thrown on the ground. Some of them over here congratulating our players, folks. This is a
That's going to be it.
That's a huge turning
Ladies
point.
and gentlemen, 16-14, the Maroon Devils have just taken down Mountain Heritage. And just to tell you again, if you joined us late, here's what we're looking at. Mountain Heritage has played 3 ball games before us. They played Pisgah and beat them 48-19. They played Irwin and beat them 30-15. Played Robbinsville and beat them 50-19. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is an excellent football team. Great turning point for the Maroon Devils. They finally were able to put together a ball game, kept the turnovers down, and this is what the Maroon machine can do.
We're finally seeing the Maroon Devils. We really are. This is what Coach Holt has been. All his waking moments has been. He was talking to me about being on the tractor working. And he said, I have to watch what I'm doing because I get to thinking about, what is it we need to do.
It's like driving home and forgetting how you got there.
Yeah, I forget. You don't even remember driving home. And he said, and I'm telling you, hard work has gone into this. These players, we've got the talent, we've got the will, and they showed it. And, we had a touchdown taken away from us in a ball game like this. And we still come back and find a way to put a kicker out there who hadn't hit a field goal probably since he was in JVs.
Right.
And if he even kicked one in, and there it is, folks. And I'm telling you, we put together a ball game. We really have. This is going to shake things up in Western North Carolina.
It will.
Right
It'll certainly shake things up and get the eyes back on the Maroon machine.
It sure will, and it's a shockwave. It's going to be heard around these mountains. Folks, thank you for joining us too. If you stayed with us for the whole thing, you got to see a real turning point for this program tonight. And Coach Holt and what he's trying to do, and
the fans are excited as they should be.
Nobody's left.
Everyone's still here.
Yeah, everybody's here, and they're crazy about this. This is great. Hey, and there goes Coach Stevenson. Tell John that was beautiful. Yeah. All right, folks.
So,
all right,
ladies
guys.
and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Please tune in next week as your Maroon Devils. Let's get all the coaches are coming down. Boy, they're excited.
Yeah,
they're absolutely.
we're about to get knocked out down here. So okay, all right, guys.
So your Swain County High School Maroon Devils will take on Andrews here next Friday, 7:30. Thank you for tuning in. Keep tuning in. If you know anybody that hasn't signed up for the Maroon Devil Network,
and tell them they missed something.
Tell them they missed something. They're missing a ball
Missed
game.
it big.
So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. See you next week, and good night.
Hi everyone, help us get to 5,000 subscribers. Right now we're only about 1,000 away and we want to reach this goal by the end of football season. Make sure to press that subscribe button and like and share all of our videos. Thank you.